Hello, boys and girls, and welcome back to The Tilt, a Fiasco podcast. Today we'll be listening to Act 2 of the Bordertown playset that we started on Wednesday. If you haven't already listened to Act 1, you might want to go back and do that, just so you'll know who all the characters are and where we are in the story. You can find Act 1 on iTunes, and while you're there, why not leave us a 5-star review? And don't forget to put in the body of the review a character name that you would like us to use on a future episode. We've already used one last week, and we've got another one coming up next week, so now's your chance. And now, without any further ado, lean forward, tense up, and get ready for Act 2 of Ugly Coyotes. Let's play Fiasco. All right, our tilt elements are tragedy, death, right on time, and mayhem, misdirected passion.
Pablo is going to have his last words with his last few moments with Chappie before he goes and does the deed. So, and this is going to go well for me. Hello, Chappie.
Oh, Pablo, it's so good to see you in the house of our Lord again.
Okay, it's so good to be here. Chappie, do you know how I will love you forever?
Yes, Pablo. I feel the same about you.
Good, you are my best friend and my longtime neighbor. And I will remember this and remember you for always and always.
And I'll remember you for always and always too, Pablo. Why are you speaking in the past tense? What?
Oh, I like that tense more than the present.
More reflective. I understand.
Yes. Anyway, maybe we should pray, huh? Since we are in the church.
That's a great idea. Would you like to go first, or should I?
Sure. Yes. Heavenly Father, hello. I would like to say that I love you, and you are my best friend, and that I am sorry for what might about to happen. Chappie is looking at me.
Are you in some sort of
and
trouble
I hope that Chappie will forgive me, and that he knows forever that I will love him forever. Amen.
Pablo, are you still in trouble with the mafia?
Yes, that is still a predicament, but I think maybe that I have solved it, and I will get to keep my niece.
Oh, that's great!
Yes.
What do you have to do?
Oh, just take out the trash.
That's.
Oh man.
Oh, that's quite simple. I wouldn't have expected them to.
Yes, it was hard. It was either take out the trash or do the dishes. I did not want to do the dishes because I loved him. Except for my tea saucer. My tea saucer is a beach.
Chappie, I don't understand what you're getting at. The Russian mafia wanted you to do house chores?
Okay, that is all they wanted me to do. As simple as that. No more questions, huh?
No, you're right. No more questions. Let's get back to praying, why don't we?
Okay, it's prayer. It is your turn.
Yes. Dear Heavenly Father, we pray that Pablo's situation will be resolved peacefully, without bloodshed. And and with all parties' interests at best. We hope that that Betty, who does wonders for this community, will find her way back to me, and we hope that her refusal to be a part of this beautiful marriage that we used to have will no longer be around, and we can once again be together.
That was very lovely. Amen.
Amen.
Anyway, let's go out into the alley, huh? Does that sound fun? I don't know what's back there. The trash?
Yeah, you mentioned you had to take some out. Were you just going around the neighborhood? We can go in the alley now if you want,
Sure.
Pablo.
Yeah, it's just the door right here. Fire exit.
So the Reverend established that he is waiting at the house south of the IHOP between the U.S. and Mexican borders, where he told Pablo to dispose of Chappie's body. He's waiting there to find out how and when he can meet up with Alexei. And he's sitting there, and Pablo walks in. Hello, Pablo.
Hello, Father, or Reverend.
I expected you to have a package with you.
Yes. Well, it turns out the trash did not want to be taken out. So now the trash is running. Away.
We are 60 miles from anything except the IHOP, and they don't care. You don't need to speak in code here.
Oh, yes. Well, I could not kill Chappie, and now he is running for his life.
So, the $30,000 you were supposed to give Alexei, where is that?
It turns out I no longer have to give him so much money. So I figured maybe I just go back to Mexico and call it a day, huh?
Pablo, where is my knife?
Yes. The knife. It is, right here.
Give me that.
Here you go.
He holds it up to Pablo's throat. Where is Alexei?
It is, I don't know. He's, at the racetrack, maybe?
Pablo, I told you about my safe house with the understanding that you would tell me where Alexei was.
Okay, he is, I will find him for you. Mm-hmm. I will go and I will get him, and you do not have to take away my neck. So I can still be a track star, or a soccer player, whatever.
Something with your legs?
I could
How do I know I can trust you, Pablo? The last assignment I knew you had, you failed at.
Hi, well, I can give you this picture of my wife.
Oh.
She is Punky Bubbies.
Maybe you probably ought to send her a little extra money for electrolysis. Just saying.
She is the most beautiful woman in all of Mexico.
Glad I've never been down there. All right.
I will pretend I did not hear that.
Yeah.
Or I may get very cross.
Yeah, well, I'm holding the knife, Pablo, so
yes, that is right.
you might want to watch how cross you get. All right. Here's what we're going to do, Pablo. You're going to take me to Alexei. Do you understand?
See, I understand. And your knife is very cold.
It's also very sharp.
Yes, I can feel it too.
Yeah. All right, so you're not going to fail me again, right?
Oh, no, I would not think about it.
Yeah, my neck collection is getting a little low.
No, I would not want it to get any better.
Yeah.
Or maybe I do want it better. What do you want me to say?
I want you to stop saying everything.
Okay, I'm going to shut up.
Mm-hmm. Now you're going to get in this car and you're going to take me to Alexei.
Oh, I see. Yes.
And if you can keep your mouth shut and stay out of the way,
See, yes.
you might get to keep your neck.
Ah, see, yes.
All right,
There's my name.
let's go.
Allison Stretch Johnson English has decided to establish. So stupid. So Stretch is waiting back at his single wide for some times of erotic adult pleasure town with Betty. And little does he know that an assassin creeps in the bushes nearby by the name of Sergei. So we're gonna start with an exterior shot of
It's dusk. It's 7. So it's dusk.
Stretches single wide. He has lots of lawn ornamentation and a lot of mandatory pieces of flair outside of his trailer. Lots of Margaritaville swag. Also, it will go good for me. Thank you, Bob.
Oh, fucking flamingos. Okay.
Oiling up my chest. Yeah.
All right.
Just a minute.
Door.
Well, coming, lover. Just a second.
Who the fuck is that?
What a surprise, Betty. That you'd come over here to my Casa del Amor.
Well, this is the time that I set up for us to meet. So yes, I don't think it's a real surprise.
Come on in. I got some Miller High Lifes, and
That is the champagne of beers.
and some tequila. So
What is Alexei's girl doing here?
you wanna come in and do some body shots right quick?
I would love that. But let's get you let's just get you away from the window a little bit. How about I'll stand, you just not stand near the window.
Well, here, I'll lay on
Yeah.
the counter. I'm gonna pour some of this here tequila right in my belly button.
Oh. Okay.
Don't worry, I left it fuzzy because I know you like a real man. Blip, 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 blip. I hope it's okay. I have an abnormally large belly button, so it'll be like a real shot you're taking out of here, darling. Do you want me to hold the lime in my mouth or between my dick and balls? Are we doing it in the American style or the German? That's what I'm asking.
How about you leave it on your dick so we don't have to put any salt there. We'll just leave that right there. That way it's already salty.
I got your joke, darling. Don't you sweat. I'm just going to go ahead and stick this little lime piece right down. Did you notice I wore my elephant thong for you today?
I did. I got you that for your last birthday. I'm glad you wore that.
Yeah.
A silenced bullet rips through the side of the trailer.
So would you like me to squeeze this on here? Like cut a slice in the lime and like put it over top?
Stretch, I feel I can be very honest with you, right?
Yeah, always, darling.
Okay, Stretch, did you ever want to just get out of this whole racket? Did you ever think there was something more for you besides Margaritaville and 6 packs of Coke?
Well, it's funny you ask that.
Fuck.
I'm not rushing your answer. I'm just
No, you're fine.
maybe.
I mean, because I would sit up to look you eye in eye, but I don't want to slosh this tequila in my oversized belly button around. Are you going to take this shot or?
It is second. Stretch, I'm worried about you. And
Worried about me?
I thought a lot about what you said at the track earlier today.
Darling, everything's
about
coming
how
up
much-
stretch right now. We're framing this Russian. I got a belly full of tequila and a belly full of tequila. You're going to suck it off of me, and then we're going to get to having some intimate times together.
Right. Of course.
How many little stretches do you want me to put up in you right now?
think there are things we need to be more concerned about in the moment right now.
Well, yeah, like getting this shot out of my belly button right now. What are you doing, woman?
Stretch, let's. Do you still have that old Chevy Nova? The 76 Seal. Do you still have that?
Hilda? Yeah, she's out back.
Let's just pack it up. Let's just pack it up. I have a duffel bag in the car.
We're gonna waste this tequila in my belly button. No, it's all right. Fine, I'll take it.
I've always been impressed with how limber you are, Stretch. How I first knew I loved you.
So where are we going? Do I need to put on my formal attire or not? That's what I'm asking right now.
No, casual is best. Anything of importance to you should probably put in a bag so we can go.
Let me just pick up this robe off the floor. Thank you. I'm just gonna put on this robe, and I got socks on, so I figure we're probably
You're good. You know what? Before anything else, do you still have your dad's old shotgun? Because I just need it for a second, just like a second.
You're a dirty girl, aren't you?
I know.
You're a super dirty girl.
I'm not going to tell you where I'm going to put it, but I think you have an idea. But I just got to borrow it for a second.
Lance. All right, then.
Okay.
All right. Let me go get it out the closet here. Okay, here's the...
Betty, what are you doing here?
Where's the shotgun at? Oh, man, that's a...
You might get in the way. I'm not a good shot.
I'm noticing. Just go.
When did I order a pizza?
Just go stand by my car. I will go. Just go stand by my car. I'll go meet you outside.
Which car is yours?
It's the Honda. It's the Honda Civic. Just go stand by the Honda Civic.
Okay, Honda, yeah.
Are you into the handcuff stuff? I got a couple of those in here.
You know what? I am. So why don't you let me see these? And I'm just going to put these right here. Okay, there you are. So I'm just going to leave you here by the radiator for just a second.
Wait, why is
this? You're fine. This is all part of it.
This is dirty.
I'm going to go. I need you to.
Dirty girl.
I know.
You're nasty.
I know. So I need you to sit here, handcuffed to the radiator, and count as high as you can. I'm going to go put the shotgun, and then I'll bring it back, and then you're going to tell me where I put it.
Can I point with my elephant trunk?
Whatever you think is best.
Would that make you happy?
That would make me really
dirty
happy.
Girl.
I know. So I need you to go do that. Okay, I'm just going to start counting. I'm going to take this gun. You start counting.
3,
okay,
4, 5.
Sergey.
9.
What are you doing here?
I'm helping. Sergey, I'm helping. Look.
13.
Who else knows you're out here?
Alexa, I think that's all.
Okay. 25. All right. I need you just turn around really quick. Do you see that light? Do you see that light right there? That's
Hello,
the room.
Sergey. What is happening? Have you killed men yet?
I told you I could do this myself.
Okay.
Why you always are following me?
It's fine. I brought your borscht for you.
That's ridiculous.
Betty, I have
ate
extra.
15 pierogies.
I have extra borscht for you.
You know, MacLeod, you've always been so thoughtful, and I want you. This gun is jammed. Can you help me here? Can you just tell me right here? I feel like there's something in the end. Can you just look real close?
I see. There is a weird dildo stuck in the shotgun.
He's always putting butt plugs and stuff. So okay, I need you just to look real careful.
Let me just take care of this.
Just look
right there
and...
with the.
Oh my God.
Holy shit.
Okay, Sergey.
What the fuck just happened?
You know, Sergey, I've always really liked you. I have. I really have.
Oh, shucks, Miss Betty.
You've always, I always feel like he underestimated you.
Yeah, he think I'm stupid.
I don't know where he gets that at all. And I've heard from some of those girls that he brings in that you make full use of those 6 fingers.
Oh, yeah, I know where to put them.
Oh,
yeah.
That's so good. I'm so glad. Can you just come
from American movies.
Oh, God, they're the best. Can you just come here a little closer and show me what you do with those 6 fingers?
I'd like to
just
very much.
Really
yes,
quick.
thank
just
you.
Really quick.
Yes,
okay,
yes.
just a little closer.
Okay.
Thank you. There we go. Okay. Well.
Betty, my boner's going away.
Oh,
I'm so bored in here. 72. 73.
Okay. Okay. All right. I'm coming, sweetie. Okay. I'm back in the house.
you
okay.
about to be, darling.
Okay. So,
Do you want to get up here on my waterbed right now?
you know what? I think
We're
I'm
talking
gonna.
about the motion in this ocean.
Oh God, we're not even near water. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna unhandcuff you.
All right, great.
I'm gonna finish this bottle of tequila, and I really need you to pack that bag. I really need you to pack that.
Is that a euphemism?
Sure, but first I need you to.
All right, I'm gonna need you to. Well, okay, what?
Okay, so
Go ahead.
just pack a duffel really quick, and
My
you need
boner's back, by the way.
to. Okay,
You're so pretty, Betty.
you know what? Let's
Betty,
just.
have I told you how pretty you
Okay,
are?
let's just go. You know what? Stretch.
Yeah, Betty.
I love you.
I love you.
Okay, let's go bone.
Come on, Betty. Let's go slosh around my waterbed for a second.
Okay, just a second though, because we have maybe 4 to
darling,
7
that's
minutes.
all-
That's all I have to spare
Darling,
right now.
Did you want to do it twice? Is that what you're saying to me right now? I mean, I might be able to snap another one off for you if you want.
You're so thoughtful, Stretch. Okay, let's
It's
go.
all about your pleasure tonight, darling.
Okay.
So we do the butt the second time, right? Scene, please.
Yeah, scene. Can we see that? Well, the shotgun's too warm. So. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna resolve. It's Betty and Slim are at the gas station gassing up before they go on the lam. And who does Betty run into but Chappie, her ex-husband, who she thought was dead by now. This will end poorly for me. Okay, so I'm pulling up to the. All right, Stretch. Can you just fill the tank for me, sweetie? I know I seem a little flustered. I don't usually get like this. I need you to fill up the gas tank. I'm gonna go in, get some Slim Jims, your favorite, and
Give me the Tabasco flavor, please.
of course anything for you, sweetie. And I'm gonna get some cigarettes and we'll be on our way. Okay.
And I need 3 yoo-hoos.
3 yoo-hoos. Okay. Do you like 3 of the small ones or like 1 big one and 2 small?
just give me 3 yoo-hoos.
Just okay.
I get powerful thirsty with them Slim Jims.
Okay.
A lot of sodium in them shits.
Right. The salt. It's good for you, though. It keeps you going. Okay. I'm walking to Chappie! Oh, Chappie, what are you doing here? Crying.
Betty, I shouldn't speak about this, but Pablo just told me that he was going to kill me. I've been on the run for I don't know how long now.
Well, you only seem to have run a couple blocks to the gas station. So what did he say to you exactly? I don't understand. That's so funny.
What's up? Sorry about your wife.
Who? I recognize you, and I recognize that look on your face. You have that post-sex face that we always had. How could you, Betty?
She's real good at it.
Okay, so, Chappie, it's I'm so sorry about the troubles that you're having with Pablo. Could you just tell me a little bit more about what he told you?
Could you tell me a little bit more about this man here? This man whore?
Stretch is just...
Stretch? He's got a big dick, doesn't he? That's why it's called Stretch.
Should I get mid-grade? Mid-grade or just the regular?
Just regular, babe. We want the biggest bang for our buck at this hour. Okay. So anyway,
I got it.
yeah, it's because
In front of your ex-husband.
that's my Chappie. You were telling me a story. What happened with Pablo? I really need you to tell me what happened
He
with
said
Pablo.
something about the trash, and it seemed like he had a score to settle or something. So we were just having a nice moment in church, and the next thing I know, we go into the alley, and he says he can't go through with it, but he was gonna kill me right there.
Well, Chappie, that is that is such a shame. You know what you should do? You should confront him. You should. I can't believe that you just ran. That you would not be more upset with him. That your good friend would betray you. I'm so surprised that you would be okay with that.
I'm confused.
I can tell by the tears on the ground. So, I have to go. I have to get some Slim Jims. I'm so sorry.
You're gonna go have more sex, aren't you?
Yeah.
Well, hey, sugar tits.
Hey, Stretch. So I don't have to introduce you guys.
Is this guy? Is he all right?
He's
Hey, what's up, bro?
fine.
Hello.
Chappie, right?
Yes.
Y'all were married at one point, right?
Yes.
Eskimo brothers. So, I don't know how to put gas in a car. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Okay. Okay. Well, here. Okay, so let's trade. You go get the Slim Jims. I'm going to fill up the gas tank. So if you just want to pop in and get all that stuff really quick.
Yeah, I'm
that
gonna
would
go
be
get
great.
that. Ding, ding, ding. Y'all sell liquor in here?
Oh, God, Stretch. Okay.
How? You can't even put gas in a car.
You didn't need to follow me over here to tell me that. I don't know. There's nothing I can do for you, Chappie. I'm sorry. We're divorced.
You owe me.
I owe you nothing. I'm so sorry.
You owe me at least 5 Slim Jims.
I'm sorry. You know what? Could you actually hold this? Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so clumsy. I got a ton of gasoline all over your feet. I'm so sorry. I'm just so clumsy.
I'll never get the smell out.
No, it is really, really strong. Okay. Well, I finished up with the tank, and here comes Stretch. Okay, grab a bottle of gold, babe. Okay, so we gotta go. Chappie, it's I hope you get.
What's up, Peckerwood? Why you smell like gas?
Betty here had an accident.
I'm just Butterfingers these today in particular. So okay, so we're gonna go, Chappie. It's been a pleasure. Slim, sweetie, or Stretch, sweetie, you really shouldn't light a cigarette next to a.
I'm sorry.
A man with gas on his shoes.
Yeah, you're gonna wanna get rid of that match. You're gonna want to get rid of that match next to the thing. And you get in the car.
Oh, all right.
Get in the car. Oh, Stretch. I love
Did you want
so
a
much.
cigarette too?
Yes, that would be great. Let's
all right.
get in the car. Let's get in the car.
All right.
We're in the car.
May God have mercy on your soul.
She's gonna give me a hand job, so I think I'll be all right. You take care, sailor.
So who's driving? Okay, well, Stretch is driving, so we're gonna go. Chappie, I wish you all the luck in the world. What? Could you actually just lean your head in a little closer to the window? I just want to tell you something really quick.
Which
really
one's the
quick.
accelerator?
It's the big one, babe.
All right.
So I just need you to come in a little bit closer, a little bit closer. All right. Okay. So I just want you to know that I never loved you. So you gotta peel out. I flick a cigarette butt at your feet.
Oh my God, he's on fire!
That's fine, sweetie. Just keep going. Just keep going.
That man's on fire.
No, it's totally fine. It's totally.
call the fire
No,
department?
I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Just a little faster, sweetie. There we go. You can barely hear him. It's fine.
Resolving Chappie is meeting with Pablo in the alley. This is a flashback to right after the church praying scene. And this will end poorly for Chappie.
Look how nice it is out here. Do you smell that?
The alley is particularly pleasant, I suppose.
Guys. Anyway. Hey, look over there. What is that?
That's a nice bit of graffiti.
Pull the knife out of my pants.
Pablo, what?
I told you to
Pablo?
look that way.
Pablo!
You're not supposed to see me do this.
Pablo!
I do not want to do this.
Pablo.
Okay. Look, I went to your ex-wife and she said she would give me the money and fix my problems, but in turn I have to kill you. So here I go. I'm going to kill you now.
Et tu, Pablo?
I don't understand that reference. But Chappie, you know you're my best friend, yes? I love you always.
I was your best friend.
And I just hope you can forgive me. No, I can't do this. I can't do this. Chappie, run, Chappie. I'll tell you. I will tell them that you overpowered me and that you ran away.
Where am I gonna run to, Pablo?
I do not know. In Mexico. Maybe? I don't know. I hear Oklahoma is nice. Maybe further north.
My ex-wife, my best friend, the Russian mafia, everyone's after me.
See. But look at it this way. I get to keep my knees, so...
Yeah, well, some fucking compensation that is for me.
Look, Jerry, I am so sorry, and you know this breaks my heart as much as it breaks yours. I did not want it to end this way. All by myself. Don't want to be.
Pablo, why are you singing in the alley?
I thought this is something maybe would look good in the movie about this time.
This was a moment? This is the worst moment in my life.
Do not make me feel sad, Jeffy. I did not want to stab you, and I'm letting you go, okay? So just run, Jeffy. Go on. Get out of here. Go. It is like the end of that movie with the Hendersons. Go on. Go. And do not make me stab you.
You should throw rocks at it.
Here's some trash. Go on. I love you. One is the loneliest number you could ever do. Go on, get out of here. Get down. I never want to see you again.
Goodbye, Pablo.
Go on, Chappie.
Chappie leaves.
Pablo's sad. It's been resolved that Pablo is he's still looking for Alexei with the Reverend. So we go to Betty's office looking for Alexei's whereabouts. And this is going to go swimmingly for me. Maybe she is in her office.
Pablo, this is not Alexei's office. I know this office. Why would you bring me
I know.
here?
It's just that I know somebody who might know where Alexei is. And I know...
Are you talking about Miss Berkowitz?
Chase. See.
She would know where Alexei is?
Yes, she was going to help me get rid of my debt with him, so she must know.
Then what the fuck did I need you for, Pablo? I know Betty.
Because I am adorable.
I'll give you that.
You like the brown sugar.
I do. I'm not gonna lie, Pablo.
Hey, let's knock on the door.
Why not?
Oh, God, is there someone at the door? Hang on.
Let me put my dick away.
Hang on, sorry, oh my shirt's
What
all
the fuck?
askew. Oh,
I do not know.
Reverend, it's been so long.
well, howdy, boss.
Hello,
How
Mr.
y'all
Berkowitz.
doing? Hey. Oh, hey. How you doing?
My name is Pablo.
Hey,
Well, hello,
Pablo.
I remember you. Remember you hid in the bed of my truck.
Oh, that is right. You helped me. Bring
Long
me
time
over.
no see, brother. How you doing, compadre?
Well, I was doing very well here in America. but now not so well.
Pretty sweet. Would you like to meet my lover here?
So I think
It's
we've
my
already
lover.
That's such a strong.
Betty.
That's such a strong phrase, Pablo. Pablo, what?
Taste.
You.
See?
What did you do today? Tell me about your day.
Okay. First, I went to church.
Yes.
And then I took out the trash. Wink. And then I got into a car and I drove to an undisclosed location. Wink. And then now I am here looking for Alexei.
Pablo, do you need some eye drops?
No, I am trying to establish more information through my eyes.
Oh,
How you say? It is an American thing. In Mexico, we just tell them what we're thinking.
Pablo, what if I told you that, I was at the gas station a little earlier and there was this bag of garbage that was crying and talking and...
No, not Chappie.
Yeah,
I mean trash. Wink.
Yeah, you know what, Pablo? I'm just gonna put this all out right now. If Alexei doesn't get your knees, I'm gonna get them in the next 5 fucking seconds.
ain't she a nice piece of trim, boss?
How does that
It's a real
sound?
nice piece of trim.
How does that
Shut
sound?
up, Stretch.
Sorry.
And Alexei, or Pablo, what the fuck is your name? Pablo, if you don't give me Alexei in the next 10 minutes, you're going to lose more than your fucking knees, you piece of shit.
So many people want parts of my body.
Yeah, where the fuck is Alexei?
Well, that is why we're here. Betty, where is Alexei? So I do not have to lose more than these.
Alexei is at the track where he always is.
Oh, good. Let's go to the
yes,
track.
you should absolutely go to the track. I'm
I
just
will
gonna.
leave you here, and I'm going to take my niece with me.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get the stuff out of this. And me and Stretch are gonna go. He's gonna carry out some of these bags for me.
Hey, boss.
And,
Fuck are you going, Stretch?
I'm gonna go bone this pretty lady. I don't know about you, boss.
Sounds bunning.
Yeah. I just wanted
Boss,
to.
have I told you I'm in love?
I just wanted
I don't
to.
give a fuck.
Well,
I sense tension.
things happen, boss, and I just gotta. I guess this is my 2 weeks. I mean, yeah, retroactive from 2 weeks ago.
Who's gonna keep my motherfucking chakras open?
Well, boss, there was that nice Russian man, Sergey. I was training. Oh, never mind.
I have told that I give a mean foot massage.
Well, little Pablo here's got you.
As long as I get to keep my knees, I'll massage whatever you want.
Well, shit, boss. That sounds like a full rub down to me.
I do like the brown sugar.
Chase, brown sugar.
Reverend, I think you have found Stretch's replacements.
It's true. You can release me from service, sir.
You couldn't be any fucking stupider, that's for sure.
I goddamn found my cheeseburger in paradise right now, if you know what I'm saying. I think you do.
Oh, God damn it. If you quote one more. All right.
I've always wanted to be a coyote.
Well, you know what? Also, I would say I found my lost shaker of salt.
I'd say you blew out your flip-flop, boy. You need to get the fuck out of my sight.
Well, damn, boss, you just exhausted all my Jimmy Buffett references. Should I move to some Sammy Hagar and Cabo Wabo stuff?
Whatever you want.
Boss, we're going to get out of here. Our car's a little low on fuel, so I can't drive 55 right now.
That's the worst reference I've ever heard in
Well,
my
boss,
life.
nobody ever said I was smart.
Allison?
I told you never.
Who the fuck is Alice?
I
Stretch.
told you never to say that name, boss.
I'm
Stretch.
so angry right now.
Who's
Allison, you need to get the fuck out of my sight, because if I don't
That is a woman's name.
That's right, Pablo. That is a woman's name.
Guys, my parents named me after my sister. My sister's a real nice lady, and they named me after
Yes,
her.
she is. That's true. All right.
The Reverend, I don't know.
I don't know what the fuck is going on
I don't know
anymore.
either. The Reverend, I'm
Allison.
going to go my way. Stop calling me that.
Reverend? What if I?
Lily-livered sack of gutter trash.
I beg your
goodness.
pardon, Allison. What were you saying,
sweetie,
Miss Berkowitz?
stretch, sweetie. So I'm going to take him. Reverend, what if I could leave you with one last gift? What if I could leave you with this shotgun? Don't mind the smell. So I'm going to leave you with this shotgun and a...
Smells like a little piece of heaven.
Thank you, Reverend. But what if I just gave you a phrase? A phrase that would help you get on the track and find the people you're looking for. And I'm sure Pablo would be more than happy to help you.
Pablo's gonna do whatever the fuck I tell him to do. What's the phrase? You had it, didn't you?
I did. So all you have to go in.
Is it Xanadu?
Is it butt stuff? Who is that?
Is it don't put all your eggs in one basket? A bird in the hand's worth two in the bush? Wait, a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush, boss. Did you hear what I just did?
Shut up, Allison. Go ahead, Betty.
So the password is just going to be honky. Just go in and say honky 3 times. And there's not going to be many people left at the door. He's kind of low on staff these days. But if you can just get through the first guy at the door.
We killed him, boss. Don't worry.
Stretch! Oh, sweetie, can you just put all that stuff in the car? Thank you so
Well, he
much.
keeps calling me Allison. I need him to know that I'm a badass.
We'll talk about the Ellison thing later, because that's something I should have known. Okay, so...
It's just my sister's name. What's so weird about that?
Just go in.
It is a woman's name, and you're a man.
Pablo, you're already trying to get super thin ice, sweetie. I think you should just put a fucking sock in it. You're
Yeah,
so
it's not
sweet.
a bad idea.
So sweet. Such a sweetie. Okay.
Yeah, grown-ups.
So honky,
the grown-ups
honky,
are talking,
honky.
Pablo.
Honky. And go in, and Alexei can answer all your questions. And let me just tell you from experience, he's a very patient man.
Well, like he's tantric?
That too?
All right.
Yeah.
I know how to deal with them fuckers.
Oh yeah, no, you just you
Allison?
just reverse their third chakra. That's all you gotta do.
Stretch, it's so weird that you're not in the car yet. It's so weird that you're
That's
still...
really
All right,
fucked
darling.
up.
We talking like what's it gonna take to get me in the car, darling?
You should probably pull up your pants before you go out to the car.
I just was all right then.
Okay, thank you.
Just need a little pick me up.
He is a nice wiener.
You're not wrong there, Pablo. That's why I hired him.
The Reverend is going to establish he is going to the dog track to confront Alexei because the Reverend was here first and Alexei is getting a little bit too much power. And this is going to go well for the Reverend.
Honky, honky, honky.
You may enter.
I need to see Alexei.
Nobody talks to Alexei.
I
No
had
how.
the password, motherfuck.
Oh, you are the right. Alexei, this man wants to see you.
Hey, bring him in. I was just finishing hot tub soak.
I go back to eating my hot dog.
Very
Now.
well, Boris. Just know, I think you're a bastard.
Thank you, boss.
Hello, Alexei. For some reason, I thought you were going to say time machine.
Oh, like that movie. Very
Yeah.
funny movie. No,
Yeah.
this is regular time machine. Or regular... regular hot tub. Not time machine. I wish it was time machine.
All right.
It
I
is
think
okay.
it's long past time you and I had a little talk.
And who are you?
No, that's good.
They call me the Reverend.
I've heard of you.
I know you have. All those people you have working at your dog track, they're here because of me.
You bring Mexicans over for cheap labor.
That's right.
Well, thank you for bringing over Mexican laborers.
You're welcome. Do you have something stuck in your throat that sounded like that sentence was hard for you to get out?
Sometimes I get choked up when I talk about Mexican laborers.
Yeah, I understand. Well, here's the problem, Alexei. Your
Problem?
Name, yeah.
I do not like problems.
I don't either, and your name's been coming up a lot more often lately in my business dealings.
Well, when I am done with small town Pueblo on border of America and Mexico, I'm going to move on to Oklahoma. I hear it's nice.
It is nice. You know, maybe you ought to move on there right now.
I am building empire slowly.
Yeah? Well, why don't you...
Very slowly.
Why don't you build it somewhere else? This has been my family's town for 45 years.
I don't like the way you are talking to Alexei Karmashmirnov. Do you know who I am? I am the man who runs Greyhound Racing.
You are Running Man?
I am the running. I do
From
not
the
know
TV
the
show?
English. I don't know English as well as I know my own language.
So
Don't
who
make
are
me
you
speak
again?
I am Alexei Smirnov, runner of Greyhound Runners, which is my company.
Well, you certainly didn't bury the lead. All right, so...
Oh, shit!
No, not
Please.
not warranted.
Listen. Okay.
Now, Alexei, my family's been operating in this town for 45 years.
And I think it's time for your family to be done with. Now it is Karma Smirnov's time.
I disagree.
I don't like the way you're talking to me.
I think we need to come to some kind of an arrangement, Alexei.
What kind of arrangement? Is this arrangement where I have your head on my fireplace? Or
No.
maybe your fingers being served to bear? I have bear. He's
Here's
slow
what-
racer.
Here's what I propose, Alexei. Your two fastest dogs on the track. We draw at random to see whose dog is whose. Losing dog leaves town.
I like games. I take you up on offer.
All right.
My two fastest dogs. Boris,
Yes, boss.
go bring me Smurf balls and rapid
Refund.
refund.
Rapid refunds. The Intuit sponsored dog. Yes. The TurboTax dog. Duh.
Bring me TurboTax ball.
Boss,
Sorry, I
what is
misspoke.
dogs? What is dogs you want?
I want Smurf balls and the rapid refund.
Rapid refund.
Okay? I should not have had to repeat self. You know how I don't like speaking English too fast.
Do you want the audit protection dog as well?
Just two dogs, Boris.
Just two.
Two dogs I spoke of. Repeat them to me.
The Smurf balls and the rapid refund. And
Duh.
I will take the dogs where? To the sausage
To the
factory,
tracks.
right?
To the tracks. They are going to race for money or honor or
Alexei, I see
keeps.
your associates, shall we say, are about as fucking stupid as mine.
I hear this.
The
words.
smart ones tend to
And I
die
don't
off.
give a fuck.
I am sad because Nikolai never came back from mission I sent him on.
I'm sure he'll be back
He
sooner
was
or later.
smart man.
Oh, Nikolai went to Walmart for the Kathy the Gifford pillows, right?
Yes, but he never came back. And you know how I get when I don't get my lacy pillows.
Maybe he'd get
Cranky.
yob at Walmart. Do we say yob in Russia? I do not know.
Shouldn't this fucko be getting the dogs?
Let's move on
I
to
go
dogs.
get
Okay?
dogs. I am sorry. I get dogs.
All right. Now I've written the names of these 2 dogs on a piece of paper. We'll draw them at random out of this hat. We'll run the race and then we'll turn over and see whose dog won. Loser leaves town.
Deal. But
All
I
right.
warn you, I have impeccable luck.
Release the dogs. All right. Which one was that to cross the line first?
That was Smurf balls.
Smurf balls, huh? Let's look at our
You
pieces
can
of
tell
paper.
because of his blue balls.
I figured that might be where that came from. And the other one does have a TurboTax logo tattooed onto his neck. All right. Turn over your piece of paper. Let's see who won. Smurf balls was my
Right there.
dog.
No, my curse, my luck is ended.
You get the fuck out of my town, Alexei.
Alexei is nothing but man of word. I go to Oklahoma now with employees.
That's a good idea.
Do we get to be cowboys now, boss?
Duh, we get to be cowboys in Oklahoma.
And one last thing, Alexei. Sign over the deed to the track to me. You don't need
Okay.
it anymore.
Let me just sign piece of paper.
Please.
Reverend Gates deed to, how do you spell racetrack? I got it.
Okay.
Signed, Alexei Karmashmirnov. Here you go.
Boss, racetrack is word you spell forwards and backwards same, no?
No,
That's
That's
race
race
car,
car.
you idiot.
Oh,
Actually, before you go, I need you to make that legal.
oh, do we need notary?
No, I just need you to make it out to my birth name.
I know my
Could you just sign it over to Susan Arlington?
Allison has chosen to resolve, and it has been decided for Allison Stretch Johnson English that we need to see one last scene of him and Betty doing their Bonnie and Clyde thing in their car, cross country. So they're driving on a lonely stretch of highway. Just up the road is a small little ghost town of a town. And Stretch leans over to ask for directions to Betty as to where they're going. It has been chosen it will end poorly for me. So Betty, I think this is the town where you said we needed to make a turn. What's the name of this town again, Betty?
What? Wait, what? I'm sorry. Wait, what? What are you asking me, Stretch?
I need you to wake up.
Yeah, I would. Yes, I'm here. Yes,
I know.
Stretch.
I
Yes.
know. The plowings that you have been given, darling, are a little taxing on your constitution. But
Something like that. Yes.
I need you to.
Yes.
I need you. We're coming up on the town you told me about. The town I got to make a right turn on.
Okay. There's
So,
only one.
What's the name of the town? I forget the name of the town.
The name of the town.
Yeah, what's the name of the town? I forget the name of the
It's a
town.
dead town.
I know. What's the name of it?
It's Frontier Town. It's an abandoned
Frontier Town.
It's
All right,
it's
that's what I
abandoned
thought.
Town.
See, look, here comes the sign right now. It says 3 miles to Frontier Town.
Yes.
And So we're coming up on it. Did you need to stop for any like Twinkies, Ho-Hos, Slim Jims, anything
No,
like
it's
that?
an abandoned ghost town. No, Stretch. I'm fine. Just
All
go, and there's gonna be one left and one right. All you gotta do is make the right. That's all you gotta do, babe.
Just make the left and then make the right.
No, make the right. Just make one right.
Wait, why'd you say left then?
Just because there's only okay. Just make a right at the first right you see. That's
all
all you
right,
have
so
to
I'm
do.
gonna make a right the first right.
Yes, the only right.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So, wow, this town's really empty.
It's a ghost town,
There ain't
sweetie.
nothing in this town
It's
right
a ghost
now.
town,
All right.
sweetie.
I'm gonna speed up because this town gives me the creeps. So I'm just gonna. Is this the right coming up here?
Yeah,
Two
this
or-
is the right here.
two or
Take it
three.
easy. Take
No,
it
I'm
easy
just
in
going.
this
Don't worry.
No,
I gotta go fast.
understand.
This is
No,
so scary.
You don't have to go fast. There's nothing here that's gonna.
So, this is the worst payoff ever. So Stretch spins the car out. It rolls 3 times and blows up. The camera pulls back to reveal the corner of the street, Time Street. And the scene is entitled Death Right on Time.
The car, the Chevy Nova, has just flipped and burst into flames, and Stretch and I are both scuffed up and dirty but alive, and we are standing a few feet from the car, and we are starting to argue.
Well, shit.
Well, shit
Shit.
indeed. What did you think was gonna? Oh my God! Why are you so excited? Stretch! All of our money was in that car.
I'm the king of the world.
What
a rush.
Stretch! All
Have
of our
you
money.
ever felt so alive in your life?
Have I ever felt alive? You know what makes me feel alive? Stretch, you want to know what makes me feel really alive?
No, darling, tell me.
And it's nothing to do with the tequila.
Is that our love?
No, sweetie, it is not our love.
Is it those times when I did that thing to you that you realize?
I mean, I do like that thing, but that is not the point, Stretch. You are not focused.
Are you two okay? I just saw a car go overboard.
What they doing, Daddy?
Hold on, I just want to make sure these two lovebirds are okay.
We do love each other.
We're fine.
She
We
lets me
just-
do it wherever I want to.
Well, shoot. Well, as long as you two are okay, I'm gonna take my son and we're gonna go keep rolling on.
You should just thank you so much for your concern.
One thing, real
We'll be
quick
fine.
before y'all leave,
No,
son.
Stretch, no,
son,
sweetie.
I want you to look me in the
Stretch,
eyes.
sweetie, we're fine.
You find yourself a woman like this.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Oh, such a nice little family.
You find yourself a woman like this, you get anything.
Okay,
you
Stretch,
want, boy.
sweetie. Why don't you come?
Remember
Come on,
those
Daddy,
words.
Let's go find me a woman like that one.
Remember those words.
Let's go.
Yes, love of my life. What was that you were saying? I was just imparting some wisdom to a child.
Did you? Speaking of wisdom, did you realize that while you were imparting this wisdom and the car was burning up, all of our money and documents and anything of importance that was going to help us build this new life together is totally gone? I don't know if you saw that or not, but it's all gone now.
Well, shit, bitch, your ass still look good.
Okay. All right. Well, Stretch.
I see a pile of tumbleweeds over there. You want to go get discreet for a second?
You know what? Sure. Let's go. You start walking over there.
All right, should I take off my pants now or when we get there?
Yeah, you should do right now.
All right, then.
Right now.
Just a second. Let me just.
So I'm
zip.
just gonna, really quick, can I stab you? Yeah. Okay, just really quick, keep walking and. Ow! Oh, sweetie. Stretch, I wanted it to work. I really did. I loved you so much. And God, you're hung like a horse. But that Slim Jim breath is not gonna do it for me. So, this has been the briefest love story ever told. So you can just, okay, I'm going to take this knife, though I'm going to need it later. So I'm just going to pull that right out. There you go. Oh, you're a bleeder. Who would have thought? Oh, sweetie. Okay. Love you.
I love
I'm walking away.
you, love. Love.
Chappie is waking up after being set aflame, and he awakes in a hospital, finding out that Pablo is his attending nurse. And this ends well for him.
Hello, sleepyhead. Hello.
Or
I got you some extra pillows. Look at the lace.
where am I?
You're in the hospital. Do you hear your heartbeat? It is beating. That is a good sign. However, you do not have any more legs.
You come here to finish the job, Pablo?
No. I went to night school and I became a nurse so I could take care of you. So here Pablo is. Nurse, top of your bumpo. Chappie, I just wanted to let you know that I feel so bad about what I needed to do. But I needed to think about my family. But I found another way out, so now you and I can be best friends again forever.
Are your daughters okay?
Unfortunately, all of them are.
I understand. Annabelle
She's still around.
Yeah, that's too bad. That's too bad.
I told Santa Maria to not feed her. She kept feeding her.
There's a river. There's a Rio Grande. You could just maybe kick her in one day.
You know what? I think your vitals are fine. I'm just going to turn off your beeping. There we go. Less annoying. It was getting annoying in here, don't you think? Anyway, Chappie, as I sit next to you in your bed, rubbing your ankle, or what used to be of it.
Just a stub now, I guess.
He says I rub your stub. I just want you to let you know that I will love you forever.
Pablo, I don't know if I can forgive you. You betrayed my trust. You tried to kill me.
See? But then I didn't. So we're good.
You know, Jesus Christ taught us to forgive. And
See, yes, Jesus Christ.
what kind of man would I be if I couldn't forgive my best friend, my longtime neighbor?
You would be a man with both your legs, that's for sure.
But I'd be a man without a friend.
See, that what is the real tragedy here? Come here, give me a hug. You're a magnificent bastard. Okay, I'm going to go get you some more morphine.
Okay, Pablo.
Paging Dr. Trollbags. Dr. Trollbags, PIMD.
What? He's a doctor as well?
Well, this is a very small town.
Okay, so first what we're going to do, we're going to read what our chart says. And what I'm going to say right now, as Allison Stretch Johnson English, is that I have received the same score as my dear partner in sexual intercourse, Betty Berkowitz. I'm gonna let her read what 7 black is, because that's what we both got.
7 black.
Together forever. Body swap fluids. 7 black. Read it. Read it into the microphone, darling.
All right.
Pretend it's my wee wee. I'm just joshing.
All right. So 7 black is pathetic. You'll suffer. Oh dear God, will you suffer? And everyone will know of your malfeasance, your stupidity, your lack of common sense and decency. You're probably going to be locked up too.
9 black. Nothing to write home about. Back to where you started. Maybe sore and broke, just like yesterday and tomorrow. You probably learned something, though, like how to do it right the next time. Next time.
So Pablo got 7 white, and I got weak. Hey, you're busted, beat, and broke down. But at least you've learned a lesson about human greed and frailty, right? It'll serve you well in prison, which is where you're probably headed. Shit, okay.
And the Reverend got 3 white. Grim. The stress and trauma from your little adventure are going to haunt you forever. Bits of your soul are destroyed, and you are missing a piece or two. In a few years, children are going to cry when you get too close. Wow. All your plans have ended in complete ruin.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, so I got weak. Pablo, trying to live out the rest of his life as a registered nurse. The authorities, immigration, finds out that I've been living here illegally. And as they're snooping about, Pablo gets frightened and starts to pack his bags and goes to Mexico.
This is the Reverend. It's the first weekend of the dog track under my command. And I didn't really think about it, but I don't really know how to run a dog track. And I feel like I'm in a little bit over my head.
Hey, y'all. It's Stretch, your old buddy. I got a knife in me. It's pretty deep. I feel like it's real cold on my guts. And my head's getting a little woozy from the blood loss. I still really love that woman that done shoved that dagger up in my bowels. I hope she'll have sex with me one last time before I pass.
This is Betty Berkowitz walking down a dirt road, slightly burned from a car accident, knife in hand, just walking into the night.
Chappie is still in the hospital for a little while. He probably has about a month or so. And while it's a real shame that he no longer has both of his legs, he was a lesser earner than his ex-wife, and as such, she ended up paying a lot of his medical bills.
Okay, so Pablo, back in Mexico, finds his family, discover that his wife has been cheating on him.
Shocker of the century.
Oh, God.
And all but his youngest daughter does not remember him.
Oh, no.
So that's it. Annabelle. Cecilia and Maria do not remember him, but Annabelle is very excited to see that he's home, and he hates that.
Oh.
This is the Reverend. Swift Starry Night run 3 races tonight and won them all handily. The bitch was going off at 16-1, 19-1, and 27-1. There's a lot of angry wagerers crowding around the parimutuel windows.
Hey, y'all. It's Stretch still. I done lost a lot of blood at this point. And strangely, all I can think about right now is tacos.
This is Betty. It's been some time. It's been a few weeks. I am now several states over and have reopened a law office specializing in malpractice suits. And I get a package in the mail from the hospital from my still husband, who I now owe a lot of money to.
Chappie got out of the hospital, and seeing as he would probably not have to work for the rest of his life, he decided to take up painting as a hobby.
Okay, Pablo lost most of his family. Kills Annabelle. And did not do it subtly. And is taken to Mexican jail, where he has time to think about the choices he's made over his life.
The Reverend has managed to get all the angry gamblers out of the dog track for the night with the promise that all their wagers will be covered. And we now see him underneath the bleachers of the dog track with several large rags soaked in gasoline. He takes a Zippo out of his pocket to light the first charge on the bottom of the bleachers. But as he strikes it on his leg, which is his style, the entire left side of his body goes up in flames, and he collapses to the ground, screaming. The end of the Reverend.
Oh.
Yeesh.
What up, y'all? To say the patrons of the Taco Bell were surprised to see a man stumble through the door with his guts hanging in his hands would be an understatement. But he still managed to order his Crunchwrap Supreme nonetheless. The paramedics would need to sedate him to pull his third Nachos Bel Grande from his palsied hands.
This is Betty Berkowitz in her office. It is night. Stacks of alimony papers are there. Questions are coming in as to the mysterious death of someone going by the name Reverend. And Betty is standing there looking out the window, holding a crumpled picture of her and Stretch, taken by the PI that she somehow had. And she's crying over it. Whiskey in one hand, picture in the other, and gun on the table.
Ooh.
So Chappie is pursuing, for now, his painting. He's getting pretty good at it, and he decides that he spent a large majority of his life as somewhat of a religious zealot. So he still maintains his faith, but he only attends church once a month now.
Taco Bell was certain that their advertising campaign of the healing properties of the Crunchwrap Supreme would go like gangbusters. What they did not count on was that Allison's bowels would not be fully healed while he was spokesmanning the Crunchwrap Supreme.
Betty Berkowitz's secretary comes in the next morning to find Betty dead, hunched over her desk, but not from a gunshot wound. The doctors would later say she died from a broken heart of heart failure.
Chappie continued painting, and now he'd moved on to models, not nude models, just models, and he just had some normal human figures, but his models would make fun of him for his now stubbed and burnt legs. But that didn't bother Chappie too much because, I mean, if they had known half the things that he'd gone through, they wouldn't have even. So it didn't really faze him, but he decided that maybe he'd move on from painting to something else.
For years after, scholars would debate, was it the brown stain in the pants? Was it the surprised look on his face? Was it the vomit from the Prime Minister of Tokyo that ultimately led to the downfall of one, oh God, Allison Stretch Johnson English and the entire Taco Bell and PepsiCo corporation? One thing was certain, though. When one's bowels have been sliced open with a Bowie knife, one's bowels should not be eaten. Crunchwrap Supremes.
Chappie moved on from painting to a life of fishing, as he would retire as a fisherman, because, as we discussed, sometimes the models would tease him, and fish don't judge.
Fish don't judge!
All right, kids, keep that in mind as you go through your life. Fish don't judge. I am Bob Morrish.
I am Jonathan Margheim.
I am Sarah Ziak.
I'm Louis Char.
I'm Trey Burns.
And this has been The Tilt, a Fiasco podcast. We'll see you next week. Fish don't judge. Well, boys and girls, that's our story for this week. We hope you enjoyed listening to it as much as we enjoyed making it for you. If you enjoyed this game and would like to play your own game of Fiasco, why not head over to bullypulpitgames.com and learn more about it? Or head to your local game shop and buy your own copy of the rulebook. You can follow this show on Twitter @TiltPodcast or on our Facebook page. If you'd like to send us an email, you can do that to the address tiltpod@gmail.com. The Tilt, a Fiasco podcast, is a Dr. Bob Media production. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next Wednesday.